Županijska liga week 4
Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another recap of the week 4 of Županijska Liga. And the first game we are covering is between Murder Inc. and the Gunners. My god, Murder Inc. Dennis got murdered by the inefficiency of his team. Nothing to see here. Wilson, surprised he did this good, but everything else was shit. Even counting the bench, it wouldn't be 100. This team is rebelled against Dennis really hard. I guess he's treating them bad. Why 10 points? I guess that's actually acceptable. But Kittle, 9 yards. I mean, in San Francisco, it was all about Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey show, so nobody was, other than maybe Brandon Ayuk. This is really pathetic. And yeah, murdering is on its way to another stellar season. On the other side, Gunners, Burrow did absolutely nothing. Latavius Murray, I would never put this guy in the lineup, but he did pretty fine, But DJ Moore and Cole Kmet this week for Bears, along with the Fields, did an amazing job. And on the wings of Moore and Jaguars, Gunners are claiming yet another victory. I mean, we could call this kind of lucky, but beating 67 points is not hard. Even without the defense, he would still win. On the bench, nothing special. Barkley won't play. Noah Fent won't play. I mean, just as easy, smooth victory for Gunners. Great job, man.
May it be an evening star.
My god, Nizde. I mean, what the hell is that? I think this is the greatest whiff of the season, and I don't think anything will match this whiff. Seriously. Why would you leave this guy on the bench? Under what circumstance would you put Palmer over Nakua? Okay, I'm dazzled. I am beyond dazzled. What the hell happened here? I don't know what was he thinking, but it's a loss. It's an earned loss. On the other side, Alyosha is giving us more and more reason to believe auto draft is a real deal because, Pacheco, wow, what the hell, 24 points, amazing. Josh Allen, stellar performance. Everybody else kind of average. But if you have a guy that's going to leave his best players on the bench, it's probably not going to be too hard to win. Congratulations, Alyosha. And Nizde, please, some reason. My god, is how I'm gonna start recapping this game of week 4. Sittler Joseph, immediately as you open the game, you can see this blue line is totally out of proportion. Considering this tiny little red line doubled the points, Dražen another victory, and that was complete annihilation. Christian McCaffrey, 48 points. I mean, who is really surprised anymore? Nothing surprises me, this guy is a monster, but Montgomery, 3 touchdowns. Probably an overkill for this week, bad timing, it was not necessary, but seeing this efficiency must be thrilling Dražen out of his mind. Lamar Jackson, 28 points, really great game for the Ravens. Stomped upon the Browns. Everything else kind of average, nothing to say here. But that score is the highest of the week. Unbeatable Dražen. On the other side, pretty mediocre performance, but what could you possibly do to eclipse these 3 guys? I don't know. Mustard probably took a side seat to the Akache. Seeing this yardage is really bad for Joseph. I think Williams hurt. Hill and Ridley average. Andrews had a great game, but it wasn't enough. It just wasn't enough. And what is going to be enough against Dražen? I'm afraid I can't tell you at this moment. The greatest surprise of the week and probably of the season, coming a game between 2 Girls 1 Cup and Bad Act, 94-103. I can't believe. I'm really surprised that Bad Act finally got a win. Quite a, nothing special in this team. Everybody did its job mostly. Gibson, of course, as every week, is failing to do his job. But it was good enough for beating the 2 Girls 1 Cup because Marin actually refuses to put a guy that would give him victory in both fucking rounds that he lost. That Chane is rebellious in the bench, yelling, "Put me in your team, let's win some game." But Marin is actually refusing because he's having great stats in Kelly and Herbert. Chane is failing to find a spot in this packed team with running backs. Unfortunate, really unfortunate that he would leave such a stud on the bench 2 games in a row. What can you do? Bad act. Used this whiff from Marin and actually won his first game. Good job. Ooh, Viking Glorious, unfortunate son. Guess which one am I? The one that lost. Yes, this is becoming a theme. 1-3. This season is really awful. Luckily, there's still a lot of chance. The league is still packed dense around that 8th spot, but this is starting to be worrisome for myself. Let's see my team. Really no luck with tight ends this whole season. Yeah, Ertz had like 11 points. That would be a victory, but my cunning instincts put Luke Musgrave, a Packer, with 1 receiving yard the entire game. Yeah, I just have a loss. No comment on anything else. Kyrie Williams is questionable for next game. Things are looking grim. On the other side, great game from Nico Collins, a favorite stud of the CJ Stroud. The rest of the team, pretty average, but more than enough to beat my pathetic team. Good job, fortunate son. Whoa, guys, highest scoring game, not of the week, but probably of the season. Čudáci, žali Bože, pare vremena, 167 to 131. Daniel blew this one out of the water. Fields, great game for Fields, unfortunately for Bears. I'm happy with it, they're my division rivals, so Bears, you can lose all you want. Great game for Fields. Henry, Henry finally being a monster that he is. AJ Brown, damn, great game. Ayuk taking again a driving seat in the receiving department of the San Francisco. Debo Samuel came with the bruised bruised ribs, I think, so probably that's the reason for this mediocre performance. Ayuk amazing, defense amazing, wow, huge amount of points. On the other side, unfortunately, great game from Dix. Unfortunately, he was a part of the losing team in our league, which is, kind of sad. Oh, really sad. Kamara, 13 receptions, 33 yards. That's pathetic. Receptions are there, points are there, but what are you doing? That's like 2.5 yards per reception. That's pathetic in my book. Pathetic in my book, but still 20 points is 20 points. And it's a first game after the suspension, so I think great games are ahead of Kamara. Only this week it just wasn't enough. Nothing on the bench was enough. On Čudáci, on the other side, commit 27 points. My God, what happened here? Bears were absolutely charging against the Denver. Just couldn't get the win. Stroud, much better than Brees Young, even though he was the second pick and Brees was the first. Yeah, things are looking great. Things are looking great for Daniel, and oh my God, we have a great surprise here as well. Our undefeated Nikola received a terrible defeat, only 67 points to 123. Guzonje really, Guzon's underdogs. Look at this performance. This was totally unexpected. Mixon and Connor did absolutely nothing. Geno Smith got hurt. CeeDee Lamb, only 36 receiving yards. Really below average for him, despite the touchdown. Every single player, in my opinion, failed underdogs this round, and on the bench there was nothing to look forward to as well. On the other side, quite a convincing game from our Guzonia. Jacobs amazing. Jones returned from the injury, didn't expect a lot from him anyway. Kirk and Allen, just enough points. Higbee, really nice yardage. He had, I think, concussion or something, questionable. Michael Thomas, everybody did. Cowboys, okay, 27 points. Okay, well, the defense built up those points by a huge margin. It was still not necessary because of the really pathetic and weak from the underdogs. Is this the beginning of the downfall? We'll see. Nikola, good luck. Ladies and gentlemen, these are our standings for week 4. Only one team left undefeated, Sitlor. Second place for the auto picker, Alyosha, and consider the rest of the teams. It's a really packed scores between the 5th and the 14th place. One victory from the 14th to the 5th place. It's gonna be an amazing season. See you next week. Bye bye.